y'all see the title of the video, we're gonna get right into it. The top 7 unknown ways to promote your clothing brand. But before we get started, I just want to give you guys a quick welcome to the Sayless Lifestyle YouTube channel. For those of you guys who are new, welcome to the Sayless Lifestyle. My name is Eddie Scott, co-founder of the Sayless Lifestyle. Yo, how many times am I going to say Sayless Lifestyle in this video? Sayless Lifestyle was founded in March 2020 during the quarantine with myself and co-founder Trenton Scott with the intent to motivate and inspire our generation to do more and say less, which basically means that we just motivate people to not talk about their goals, not talk about their dreams and their vision, but to just take action on it and to just make it happen. But that's not why you came to this video. So I'm gonna get right into it. Here are the top 7 unknown ways to promote your clothing brand. Let's get it. So whether you just starting your clothing brand or you already got a clothing brand that's been running for a little bit, just want to get more orders, more followers, whatever it may be, I'm going to give you guys 7 unknown ways that a lot of people don't talk about. So I'm not going to be sitting up here talking about Instagram ads, Facebook ads, whatever else people may say. I'm gonna give you guys some secret tricks, you know what I'm saying? Some tricks that we use to grow the Sayless Lifestyle. These things will definitely help you out a lot if you implement them correctly. Make sure to listen to every single tip that I say. Make sure to stick all the way to the end because number 7 might be the most powerful tip on this list. It's definitely a tip that me and co-founder Trenton Scott use to grow our Sayless Lifestyle, not only our Instagram page, our social media, but to boost our revenue and just grow the brand. So let's get right into it, man. Tip number 1 to promote your clothing brand: make your brand different. Now I know that sounds really general, really generic, but let me explain this to you real quick. There are so many clothing brands out there today. Like I can't even put in numbers. There might be like at least 1 million clothing brands in America alone. So y'all get the point. Like it's so many clothing brands out there. So what is going to separate you from everybody else? Why would somebody, when they look at your clothes, what would make them say, I want to buy that? Let's say you have a shirt, right? Like we have this Say Less shirt, right? You may look at it and be like, okay, it's literally just Say Less with a period. Like, why is that so cool? Why would somebody want to buy that? And that's why your brand has to be different. If you see our brand, not just the shirt, when you see the brand, everything that we put in, the message that we have, the way our brand is portrayed on social media, everything that just stands behind our brand, that's what makes people want to buy. So I'll say just a couple of tips to make your brand really stand out. 1, have that emotional story. Why would people want to buy your gear or buy your clothes? Also, please make sure your logo is official. If you're nice with the editing, with the photo editing, you can create your own logo. If not, it's this beautiful website called Fiverr, which I'm sure everybody's heard of. You just go in there, get a logo created for like $5, $10, whatever, and professionals will make it for you. And just make sure your logo is popping because, like I said, your brand needs to stand out. So a logo is oftentimes the first thing that a person will see when it comes to seeing your brand. So it's important to have a good logo. It'll also help if your colors just popping, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Come close. This is Business Secrets 101, all right? Use the color red. Red is proven as a very powerful color in marketing. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Y'all could go do the research on that. But yeah, color red is definitely very powerful when it comes to getting people to buy, getting people to take action. And yeah, just make your brand different, make your brand pop. Why should people buy your brand? So that's step number 1 to promoting your clothing brand. Step number 2. Honestly, this should not even have to be on the list, but I have to address it because a lot of people that have clothing brands do not do this. Always wear your gear everywhere. Like that's a given. Like every single day, even if you don't have like a shirt for every day of the week or a pair of jeans or a jean jacket, whatever your clothing brand makes, even if you don't have one for every day of the week, just you better watch that joint like every single day. You better come up with 70 different outfit combinations based on that one shirt that you got, or a couple of shirts that you got. If you're not wearing your own clothing brand, who else is gonna wear your clothing brand? So it's important that you always wear your gear everywhere. Even if you're going, I don't know, you going to the gym to work out, you know, just have an extra shirt that you can work out in and you just repping your brand. You're literally a walking billboard when you wear your gear. So make sure that you always rocking your gear wherever you go. Little stuff, like it don't always have to be a shirt. You get little stuff like we got these wristbands. These ones sold out, but we got wristbands that have our brand name and our Instagram and social tag on them, our handles on them. So we're always promoting everywhere we go. We always got on a hoodie, always got on a t-shirt, always got on our jogger, like whatever we got, carry around our accessories, notebooks, like everything to say less. When people see you walking with your brand on, if your brand's really fire, if you make your brand different, like we talking about step number 1, people gonna look at you and be like, hey yo, that brand is tough, yo. What brand is that? And then that's when you come in and say, hey, this is my brand I created. It's called blah, 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 blah. And we do blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So that's a conversation starter. So make sure you always wear your gear everywhere that you go. And that's step number 2, promoting your clothing brand. Step number 3. This one is kind of old school, you know what I'm saying? But it is definitely very effective, still very effective in 2021. And that is putting up stickers and flyers. So I'll put up a couple pictures if I have them. Me and co-founder Trent and Scott, we ordered in a whole bunch of stickers and flyers that we put around in our local cities. We put them anywhere, like on stop signs, drive-through, windows, restaurants, grocery stores, you know what I'm saying? Just like any electrical boxes, anywhere where they could be seen. Just make sure they're big enough. Just put your sticker there, and that's like a mini billboard. It's free market. Well, it's not free. You gotta pay for the stickers. You don't really gotta pay for flyers. You can print out, type something up, create something on your computer and just print it out. But yeah, you do have to order stickers, but yeah, stickers and flyers are a very effective way to promote your clothing brand for low cost. So yeah, make sure you put up stickers and flyers. Anywhere that you can be seen, you need to be seen if you're gonna promote your clothing brand. So step number 3, put up stickers and flyers. Step number 4, y'all probably don't want to hear this because I know a lot of y'all is cheap. That's listening to me. You cannot be cheap if you're trying to get to this money. But step number 4, giving out free gear to influencers. Now, before I continue, please, 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 do not give out your gear to some bozos, to some randoms. You gotta make sure you're giving out your gear to somebody of value. Influencers are people that on social media, they may have a couple hundred, couple thousand subscribers or followers. This is how you effectively promote your clothing brand. Give them a free shirt, free pair of jeans, whatever your clothing brand sells. Give them a free piece of your merchandise and say, hey, I'm giving you to this for free because I want you to promote my clothing brand. My clothing brand is called XYZ. I would love for you to promote this shirt. I'd love for you to promote these shoes. If you got money like this, you can even throw on like, hey, if you promote and you post this on your social media, I'll pay you $50 or something simple like that to incentivize people to post. Because a lot of people, you can hit them up, but if they don't got a reason to rock your merch, then they just be phony and not hit you back. And this is a very important step when it comes to giving out free gear to influencers. Make sure that you're giving out gear to the right influencers. So I'll use this example. If your clothing brand is targeted towards female athletes, you don't want to be giving out gear to musicians or comedians, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to give out your gear to influencers that are in your niche of female athletes. The people that you want to buy your clothing brand, they'll probably be following these people that you're sending your gear to if you play it right. If you have a clothing brand for female athletes, you better hit up but hit up female basketball players, female tennis players, female soccer players, female coaches, Instagram theme pages, just any page that's related to the topic of female athletes. And if that's your demographic, those followers or those people that you want to buy your product, they're going to be looking at those pages. So when they see those people wearing your gear, that's your social proof. You can have the toughest clothing brand in the world. If people don't see other people wearing it, they're going to be wondering why is nobody else wearing this. So it's important to have social proof, have highly influential people wearing your gear. And I will say this, you don't need to have people that got millions of followers. I say just reach out to people that got like 10,000, even like a couple thousand. They got like 7,000, 8,000. They have good engagement. You can see a page. I'm sure y'all see this all the time on Instagram. I know they're supposed to be getting rid of the like count, whatever, but for now, for the people that can still see it, you can see pages that got like 800,000 followers. But you look at their likes and they have like 130 likes on one post. Like, how is that even possible? You know what I'm saying? So make sure the people that you give your gear to have good engagement on their pages. And yeah, just give out free gear to influencers. When people see them rocking your gear, they're going to want it because people are sheep. People love to follow what other people are doing. So step number 4, give out free gear to influencers. All right, so step number 5 for promoting your clothing brand Word of mouth. You gotta tell people, you gotta tell everybody that you know. Go through your contacts in your phone. If you're always wearing your gear on you, let's say you in school. If you're in school and you wear your gear every day, you're guaranteed to have at least a couple people each day ask you, hey bro, I see you wearing that a lot. Where'd you get that from? Or hey sis, I like that shirt. You always be wearing it. Where'd you get it from? You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation starter. Always be wearing your gear on you. Make sure you're always telling people about your brand. You can't be scared about what other people think about you. Just go get it, man. If you want it, you gotta go get it. So just don't be scared to tell people about your brand. Make sure to tell your family, friends, people that you close to, even people that you're not that close to. If you cool with them, just tell them, hey, I'm starting this clothing brand. Listen. I'm about to give you another secret. Come close again, come close. I'm really about to put you on game. Honestly, shouldn't even be telling y'all this because this is some real game. This is an easy way. If you haven't started yet, even if you have started, you can still do this. But this is a very, very easy way to just get orders right off the bat without even having to put any money down. So you're just making bands just like off rip. So this is what you do. You want to pull out your phone, right? Hit up everybody in your phone that you're cool with. And you can just be like, hey, this is Susie here. I'm starting up a clothing brand called XYZ Fashion. And then you can just tell them a little bit about what your brand is about. And then this is what you do. After you tell them about your brand, what your brand's about, ask them what they like to be one of the first people to have the honor of purchasing from your brand. And if you talking to your grandma, your aunties, your uncles, your cousins, of course they're gonna say yes. Of course they're gonna support you. The people will pay you up front. You have the people pay you up front, right? So let's say you're selling t-shirts for $20. They cash up you 20, PayPal you, whatever, right? Let's say you get 10 people to order. That's $200 you have in your hands, in your pocket right now, $200. You need to go get 10 shirts made, right? You take that $200, you go get 10 shirts made for $100, let's say. So you pay $100 to get 10 shirts made. You give the people those shirts that they paid for. You thank them for being the first people to buy from your brand, and now you got $100 profit. And now you take that $100 and you reinvest it into your brand, into marketing, and to asking more people and getting more shirts made. So that's an easy way to, if you haven't started your clothing brand yet, just to get off the ground and just get started right away. Tip number 6, you have to use your personal social media to promote. No, I didn't say use your brand page to promote. Obviously you need to be doing that, but you have to be using your personal social media to promote your clothing brand. Think about it this way. If you, I see a lot of people do this. They'll have a clothing brand, right? They have an Instagram for their clothing brand, and their clothing brand have like 100, 200 followers on Instagram, right? And their personal page, they'll have like 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 followers on their page. And not once will I ever see them post anything about their clothing brand. Like, you know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. Yes, I know we all want our personal pages to look good, and a nice Instagram feed, look all clean, whatever. But if you want to get your clothing brand up and popping right off the gate, just post. You don't gotta spam people or nothing. But this is what me and co-founder Trent Scott do. If you posting on your Instagram and like you serious about your clothing brand, I would say you should only be posting pictures of yourself and your gear. That's free promotion right there. If you got a couple thousand followers that follow you on Instagram, on Twitter, whatever, and you post a picture of you and your gear, that's a couple thousand people that's going to see you, and you don't even have to pay for it. Whenever you post for your clothing brand Instagram page, as soon as you post that picture, really just switch accounts right there, go to your personal page, see that post you just posted on your brand page, add it to your story. That simple. That picture that you posted, even if you only had a couple hundred followers on your brand page, because all these other people that may follow you on your personal page, if they look at your story, they gonna see your post that you post on your brand page. So that's just more engagement, more awareness to your brand. The more times people see something, they gonna buy eventually. I think it's a stat. I may put it right here if I find it. But it says like it takes 7 times for people to see something in order to buy it. So people always need to be seeing your gear, always need to be seeing your clothing brand. So tip number 6 to promote your clothing brand, use your personal social media to promote. And last but not least, point number 7 of how to promote your clothing brand. Drum roll please, drum roll please, drum roll please. Wait. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Please do that. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification, share with a friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Point number 7, you have to engage with people on your brand social media. What do I mean by engage with people in your brand social media? For those of y'all that know who Gary Vee is, an entrepreneur, helps people get their brands off the ground. One thing that he's known for is called his $80 strategy. Basically, $80 strategy is you're giving your 2 cents on people's posts 90 times a day. And 90 times 2 cents is $1.80. Right? That's clever. Yeah, that's pretty clever. You don't have to do it 90 times a day. You could do it 30 times a day. You could do it 10 times a day. You could do it 500 times a day if you got time. If you got time like that, and hey, kudos to you.
Nice.
Yeah, as much as you can, go on your Instagram. We'll use our brand for example. We'll go on the Sayless Lifestyle Instagram page. We'll go to people in our niche. Our niche is athletes, entrepreneurs, ambitious people that are trying to be successful, people that are motivated, people looking for motivation. So we will go to pages such as motivational pages. We have pretty big ties in basketball, so we'll go to basketball themed pages. We'll go on those pages that have a pretty big following, and we will look at the people that like their posts. You go to their accounts and then you like all their, well, you don't have to like all their posts, but like a good 4 to 6 of their posts and comment on at least one of their posts. So they see Sayless Lifestyle commenting on your post, people gonna be like, oh shoot, who is Sayless Lifestyle? So then they gonna swipe, they gonna go to your profile to check you out. And if they like what you see, which 9 times out of 10 they will, because you are targeting people that's in your demographic, they'll see what you got on your page and be like, man, this is fire. Like, I like what they doing. Boom. You just gotta follow it. If they really like it and they got the money to spend, they want to spend some money, they gonna click that website, they're gonna scroll through your site, they see something they wanna buy, boom, you just gotta order. Just from going on somebody's page and typing in a couple comments. Now, that's just one time. If you do that 100 times a day, just imagine where you could be at. Just from being on your phone, on Instagram, doing what you would normally be doing on your personal page, you're gonna do this and grow your brand. So point number 7, I believe is the biggest point that's gotten Sayless Lifestyle to where it is today, just engaging with people on social media. So point number 7, engage with people on your brand social media pages. So those are the top 7 unknown ways that you've probably never heard of to promote your clothing brand. If you got value from this video, make sure to share this with a friend, like, comment. If you rocking with the Sayless Lifestyle, I want to stay tuned in with our growth and our progression. Make sure to hit that subscription button. Make sure to follow us on all social media at Sayless Lifestyle. Leave a comment if you want more videos like this on how to grow your clothing brand and just how to take your clothing brand to the next level. Ain't nothing more to say. Say less.